I like this. Actually, I hate it, but of John Holt, the writer of this little story. He says it in such a way that is, of course, against pit bulls, but just listen to the words and see how, and I don't know, you put it into your own perspective here. 2 pit bulls were shot by a Sioux Falls police officer Tuesday night after a routine stop at the Elmwood Golf Course turned into an hour-long animal chase. When an officer arrived at Elmwood on a call about a parking violation, he happened to see 2 pit bulls running loose on the course. As the officer approached the animals to capture them and take them to a shelter, they became aggressive, growling at him before running away. Now, in my opinion, if 2 dogs that don't know who you are and you approach them, they're gonna growl because they're scared. Growling at him before running away. So they didn't become aggressive because they ran away, okay? During the next hour, officers with the police department and Sioux Falls Animal Control chased the dogs west across the Big Sioux River, through the lots of several businesses and onto the bike trail near Russell Street. Once the dogs got to the bike trail, they chased a boy on a bicycle but did not catch him. And for all the dogs bite people, usually if a pit bull chases someone, usually they catch them. So they chased a boy on a bicycle but didn't catch him. I don't think they were chasing him, because if they did, they would have got him. Eventually, the animals were cornered near concrete materials by Russell Street. When an officer again tried to approach the dogs to capture them, they appeared ready to attack. Well, if you have a dog cornered, they're going to be scared. The officer fired 1 shot with a shotgun, hitting both animals. 1 dog died, and the other ran into a stand of nearby trees and could not be found. Quote, "We didn't want anyone, especially a child, to be bitten by one of these aggressive dogs." So far, they weren't aggressive. They ran away, they did not catch a boy on a bicycle, and they only growled because they were scared. They were even cornered, and they did not attack. So I don't think they were aggressive at all. But he said in justifying the reason for shooting the dogs. The owners, whose name were not released, later called to report that their pit bulls, named Lips and Zenny, were missing. Zenny, the dog that ran away after being shot, returned home around 9 p.m. and had non-sustained life-threatening injuries. The dog was declared a vicious animal and will be impounded once the owners are notified of the animal's status. So it's declared vicious because it was loose. Because it didn't attack anyone. It wasn't mauling a boy. It wasn't mauling the police officer. It, like I said before, it ran away from the police officer. And it had the choice to chase the boy on the bicycle, but didn't. So, of course, the dog was declared vicious because it's a pit bull and it was loose. Sergeant Osterquist, who supervises the animal control unit, said officers kill dangerous animals in the line of duty only once or twice a year. There must be an imminent danger for an animal to be shot. Really, the standard is almost the same as when we confront an armed human suspect. The officer needs to feel that the animal is an ongoing threat to the officer or the public. Jennifer McNamara, a pit bull owner and breed advocate, said such stories are sad for everyone involved and highlights the importance of responsible pet ownership. So yeah, I just, I don't know, I catch on to see how the writer writes this, and it's obviously against pit bulls.